Together we are AG Reviews, and today, guys, as you may know, 2 months ago, Hasbro finished to make the Unicron toy, and many people around the world are already received the Unicron HasLab toy. So me and Gabriel, we remember we have we have our own Unicron, a third-party Unicron, so we decided to make his review. If you're asking a question, hey, AG Reviews, do you buy the HasLab Unicron? Yeah, we bought 3, and they're coming soon here in this channel. But today, guys, we're reviewing the Studio Cell One Cell Studio Unicron. And you guys may know that it's a third party. We cannot call it Unicron, but we're kids and we don't care, so we're gonna call it Unicron. And as always, let's start with the box. Well, here in the front of the box, we can see this little 4 monsters. I don't know, these are weird, but there's same style like Unicron. They're very similar to Unicron, how do you say, style. And you may know here the name is Studio Cell 1. This word cell, so this may be the Unicron cells. If you know biology, then you know what's the meaning of the cells. And if you think this is a colorful box with this little 4 monsters, yeah, this toy is for kids. No, it's nothing for kids, because here in the corner you can see it's for people 16 years and up, with this little head of Unicron in planet mode. It's real funny, but it's nothing for kids because this toy is really spiky and we're not gonna try to cut our hands. Here in the back of the box, we have the 3 images or photos of the Studio Cell 1 Unicron. The first photo in planet mode, the second one in planet and with hands. It's really funny. And the last one already transformed without the head, because Studio Cell 1, first they designed the body and the spikes. In this box comes the body and the spikes, and then they designed the head comes apart. And also here it says, warning, don't try to eat the little spikes or you have a plastic diarrhea, so watch out. Then here we have the Unicron Studio Cell 1 head box. Sorry, because it's really damaged. I don't know why they came like this, but it seals the box. In the front says armor MBA, and here says 2020 armor toys made in China. And nothing here, dark here, and nothing here. And here comes the rings and the head. Not only the head, also the rings. So remember that. Then guys, we're not gonna pass to the 360 view because this toy is real big, that's why we're standing now. So Gabriel, let's bring Studio Cell 1 because this box, as you know, is empty. You have it there? Can you bring it? Wait. Carefully. And here we have it, guys. The Studio Cell 1 Unicron. And this, guys, looks really cool. Oh, wait, what is... That's better. But first, like always, let's start telling what he comes with. Can you pass me here?
The manual.
First, it comes with the manual. You can see always every Transformer toy has the manual, and also the training card is just the same 3 images. And in the back of the training card, we have the 4 little monsters. Yeah, it's the same like the box. Yep, the same. Also comes with these 2 plates, and when you transform it into a planet mode, you can use them like it's eating, because these are Unicron mouth, and also doesn't move, right? So watch out with that. Then here we have these 2 stands for also in planet mode, and it seems like Unicron is absorbing power or is floating in space, but this is really cool, 2 stands. And I forgot to mention, Death plate, in this sense you can put it here in the shoulders, but they're gonna look weird, so we prefer not. We put the rings instead. Then also comes with these 4 panels, because when you transform it into the robot mode, it looks better into planet mode. And also you can put it here in his arms and shoulders, and it will end like this, like the 4 images. So this is in planet mode with all these panels. So it looks very cool panels, and also here the panels in the arms and shoulders. So it looks better. It's your preference. And here it comes with the 4 buildings, the spice. You just pull it out and put it in here in the toy, like we did. So that's it. Then guys, now it's turn to look at the details, and this toy is very highly detailed. I'm going to show you here. Well, you can see here all these buildings that pops out, and remember that the size of Unicron, I think is like Saturn. Yeah. Same size. So the height of these buildings are really tall. I don't know, in your imagination, you can see that these buildings are really big. Then here in his chest, you can see 4 circles, and also here in his crotch, then you can see 6 red windows, like it's Unicron 6 packs. You remember you told me that, Gabriel? And here, just like the front of the toy, in the back of Unicron is the same thing. And if you want to see more details, here you can show the shoulders. You can see all those details like a CD in the shoulders of Unicrons, and also here in his hands, in his arms, also here in his fist. You can see the knuckles, they are painted 4 little cubes, and also here in his other hand. What else? Well, and obviously has the basic colors of Unicron: orange, this kind of gray, and I think this color is a combination. The combination of gray and light blue. And you can appreciate more details in the back of his legs. And you can see here more city states like buildings in his legs. Man, this toy is a highly detailed third-party toy. And it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. Well, that's really strange. But they're Transformers, they're not human, so that's the difference. Also, I want to mention here in the face, in the head, let's take out the head. And here I want to tell you that if you press this button on top of Unicron's head, this like orange light, because in planet mode it seems like he's eating a planet and absorbing his power. And also here, this dark button here in the back of his head makes, when you push it, it makes like Unicron is sliding that he's alive. Makes lights here in his eyes. Man, this toy is really cool. I love it. Then now let's pass through articulations, right, Gabriel? Well, it can move his hands. You can lift his arms here like 90 degrees. But if you wanted more, you just pull out this, and here more articulation if you want. You can see here this big plastic and metallic plastic chrome. So that allows the Unicron have more articulation in his arms. Then here he can bend all his elbow right up like a human, just like human, like doing this. He has articulation in this part and also in here in this part. So it allows again Unicron to bend all his elbow. And here in his hands he can move the fingertips and also the fingers, just like a villain. And it caught me. So that's the reason why this is not for kids. So remember, this is a really spiky toy. Then I think it can rotate its torso. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a rotation torso. It cannot rotate, but he can make an up crunch. I think you just need to pull. You need to be strong. Hey, here. Come here, man. Pull it. No, I feel we're destroying the toy. Guys, we were finally to raise the torso up. I think we couldn't. That's why we make this little cut. And I had my dad help because he's the strongest in the house. So you need to have a lot of strength in your hand to pull his torso up. And here, as you can see, he can make the up crunch, as like I was saying, and also bend backwards. So it makes like he's looking up. And this toy is really awesome. And now as I can see, he can rotate his torso at 360. Yeah, at 360. I think it only works when you pull it off. This torso. So let's put it back again. Put it back. And here it is, back in his normal form. And you just need here in articulation for the leg, you just lift all these two panels in his waist, and you also can bend all the way up and all the way down. So it has good articulations in the hand. Wait, what happened here? There we go. Has good articulations here in his legs, in his arms, is highly detailed, and I almost forgot that talking about details right now, it has details inside his chest. And you're saying, what, AJ Reviews? Inside of his chest? Yes, inside of Unicron's chest, it has a lot of details. We just lift these two parts of the chest and lift this up. Here it is. So guys, look here inside of Unicron's chest. You can see more details like his nuclear reactor, like his heart. It's really cool, awesome. It's painted. Look at the paints here, metallic paints, like it's chrome. Here, more details, gray, and like the secrets inside of Unicron, like how did it function, the robot function. Because if it will be a Hasbro toy, a Hasbro Titan, they will lift this plastic, but they make the best highly detailed Unicron ever, in my opinion. So let's put it back again. The chest. Put it here. Thanks. To have a lot of strength with this Unicron because it's really hard. I don't know how we're gonna transform it into planet. I think we're gonna take 3 days to transform it. Calmly, patient, and also with light machine. And there we go. And also has articulations here in his feet. You can move it right over here at 360. You can turn everything. Now let's put it back. And guys, the moment we were waiting for it, let's pass to comparison size. Gabriel, let's first bring our big Titan Scorponok from Hasbro. Earthrise, I think this is one's Earthrise or Siege One. No, this is for Scorponok Earthrise Hasbro. And here you can see that our mighty Titan Scorponok sealed bigger in size and taller than our little tiny Unicron. But this toy, I prefer 10 million times more than Scorponok, but I'm not saying it's a bad toy. It's a really good toy, but you can see here the difference. Well, Scorponok, this Unicron, there's a lot of difference. Now let's compare him really fast with Trypticon Gabriel. Take it on. Now let's compare him with another Mighty Titan, the Trypticon, and you can see that both the dinosaur seals bigger than our tiny Unicron that are Studio Cell 1. But both are really cool. But we're talking about Unicron, so you can have an idea if you have the Scorponok, the Trypticon, the size of the Studio Cell 1 Unicron. Now get out, Trypticon. Let's compare him with the Fortress Maximus. Oh, stand still, Unicron, stand still. Now let's compare him with the Fortress Maximus from Titan's Return. And you can have also an idea, and I think Fortress is the biggest one, bigger than Metroplex, until our Unicron Half-Life arrived. It's going to be this size. But you can see here difference between Cell 1 and Titan's Return. Now, Gabriel, let's compare him with more tiny ones. Let's compare him with the MP10, the Masterpiece toy. And you can see the same size as his knees into the legs. And you can have an idea if you have the MP10, the size of the Unicron. Then let's compare him size with the Optimus from Earthrise. I think everyone has this toy, so that's why you can have an idea, a better idea that, oh man, how big is this Unicron? It's really big. Now, then finally, the tiny one, Agamemnon from New Age, and both. This is the only Transformer that makes a good scale with our big Unicron of Studio Cell 1. And I wanted to remake the drawing from IDW of Unicron holding Megatron in his hand. And yep, here you can see the Unicron is carrying on Megatron, like prepare and go get me the Matrix, you fool, Megatron. Oh yeah, okay, a little bit later. And you can see, oh yeah, his hand, in his hand. That's wonderful. So that's the advantage of a new age, that it makes a scale with every Titan. Now guys, let's pass to transforming into the planet mode. Guys, we have Unicron already transformed into his planet mode, and as you can see, 10 out of 10 I love in the planet mode. It looks really similar to the movie, to the 86 one, so they are very similar and it's a cool toy. And talking about the transformation, it was not hard and difficult as other YouTubers said. It was easy transformation, but not easy at all. It was like a work. It's not an enjoyable transformation. It was more like a job to transform. And we always remember to take off the little buildings, because ANG always take care of your safety first. So we recommend you to take off these buildings, or it's gonna cut you. Second, you may asking your heads, hey ANG, this transformation is more difficult than MP36. Well, I can tell you, one transform into a gun, and this one transform into a planet. So there's a lot of difference in the transformation, but both take you 2 or 3 hours or 1 hour, and it took us to transform Unicron. Both are difficult transformations, a little bit difficult. But what I can say is that both have similar transformations in time, in difficult, but and what they and transformers, they are very different. Second, I want to say here that we had some hard parts and difficult parts, like one from the chest. It was really hard to pull off, and you say I explained also in the up crunch part. Yeah, exactly the same here in this parts of Unicron's body. It was more difficult, but has hard, strong articulation, and that is what I love about this toy. Now, talking about the detail, let's turn on the 360 view, and as you can see, we can appreciate more the buildings, the city stage over here, also the mouth of Unicron, the big rings. As you can see, these are classic from Unicron's robot planet mode. So this is always gonna come to Unicron, these big rings. You can see here these buildings, and remember those little buildings and cities in the back of Unicron's leg? Well, you can appreciate more here in the top of the planet, here, right here, and right over here. And as you can see, here comes some thrusters to make Unicron move. So like all planets, they make a revolution or rotation all around of the system, but Unicron can easily move from galaxy to another galaxy to eat more planets. So that's so nice, all these details. Gabriel, what do you like about this planet? I forgot to tell you.
I like the buildings, the colors, the rings,
yeah,
and the brown.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, because me, in your case, I like the details. As you mentioned, the colors, how big are the rings, also here the buildings. But what I like the most is that this, remember in Robot Planet, I told you that in the top of Unicron's head, you press that button and it's like it lights. So you can appreciate more here in planet mode. So lights off, right over there, and let's stop the 360 view in here. So let's press it, and you can see that Unicron, this light makes like Unicron is alive, like a real planet, very similar like the movie one. It's very cool with the light on. So it seems like Unicron is alive and is gonna eat every planet that it sees, right? And what else? Well, I forgot to tell you that these horns can move, like also he is eating, and without this plate, well, Unicron already is with his plate, but without it, it's gonna look like this, and I don't like a lot without the plate, so I prefer to put it on, right? Wait, it's not working. Oh yeah, here it is. Now, the second part, Gabriel, let's tell him about the stand. So remember that it comes with 2 plates and 2 stands, 2 cones. So we use here the first plate, the second plate like the stand and also the cone. So Unicron can be like this. And the second plate, the first plate we use it like a mouth. And the second cone, the first cone I said, it's like Unicron is absorbing a planet. Wait, let me put it here. Yeah, here. And it means like Unicron, it's absorbing a planet power, or it's eating, and I really like this about this toy. It comes with all these cones, these plates. I prefer to put it here in my desk of my board desk for my homeworks, so Unicron can be my classroom friend, right? And now let's compare him with the other toys from the New Age toys. And as you can see here, the comparison with the New Age Megatron and the New Age Bumblebee. Wait, it's Unicron, turn the 360 view. And also here, the the MP10, sorry. And you can see here the size, the comparison size. We didn't have the Haslab Unicron, but we'll compare it soon. Now guys, let's pass to conclusion. Guys, in conclusions, I really love to make this review because I love this toy. All the lights it has in the top of his head and also in the eyes. It's highly detailed, 10 of 10, articulation 10 out of 10. Oh, I need to breathe. This toy, I really recommend it. Gabriel, what do you think about this toy?
I like it. It's just like the movie.
Yeah, like the one from '87, right?
Yeah.
It's the same. Has all same color, articulations, transformation. We took a lot of time transforming into planet. But we really enjoyed the transformations. The only thing I didn't like about this toy is really spiky. And 10 times make me blood a little bit in my fingers. But common of the Unicrons is really very spiky. But the toy is amazing, and I'm gonna leave it like rubber mode in my set.
Where do we buy?
Where do we get it? Yeah, that's an excellent question, because you can get it to your friend's ShowZstore. You can get every third-party, original ones, fourth-party, everything, and in best prices. And they ship it in every part of the world, because we're here in South America, and all the way from China, it arrives a big one Studio Cell 1 Unicron, and they're rerunning the toy. So if you want to get it, because I recommend this toy a lot, you can get it right now in ShowZstore. The link is down below. So get now, smash that link button to ShowZstore and buy as many as you can. Guys, this is all for this video. I hope you like it. It was too long. Yeah, sorry about we took a lot of time because this toy is really big. But don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, for some Facebook and Instagram. Goodbye.